Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Mile and Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Well, the title might seem familiar. It should be. So it's a Tears for Fears classic song, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Now, I don't usually cover covers. I don't usually react to covers, I should say. But man, there's been some great ones lately. This year, especially on my stay list, I've already got Nationwide's Danger Zone. Very cool song. Very respectful to the original by ramping up some guitars a little bit. And then we got Who on Earth have brought out Hold the Line, Toto's Hold the Line, and I love that song as well. So I won't rule out cover versions. It's just that I don't usually do them. But this one I think came out a couple of weeks ago, but now it's got a video as well, and I was meaning to get round to it, and I think because it was a cover, it's sort of like taking a little bit of a back step. Because if I get a massive list, I'm like, man, I've got to rearrange it somehow. But man, this is it's a video as well now, so that's cool. Features Erik Martensson as well. This song is also produced. The song, I know Erik's on a lot of stuff now, producing music, and I love Mile as well. They brought out some great music that I've listened to. Of course, Erik Martensson from Eclipse. He does a guitar solo on this as well. So yeah, looking forward to hearing this. This is Mile. This is Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Here we go.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and all pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Man, it's very cool. It's very cool. It's quite dynamic as well, more dynamic than the original, because what you get when you get a melodic hard rock band like Mile, what they can do is when the guitars really ramp up, it really makes a difference. I quite like the original, actually. I mean, I know I'm a rock and metal fan strictly, quite strictly, but of course this is a massive part this song played in my childhood. Do you know what I mean? It was a massive song. It was everywhere. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't get away from it. But Tears for Fears were quite a cool band, for a pop band, if you like. They were quite a cool band still. I didn't ever hate them, put it that way. They were okay. But when you can add heavy guitar, I mean, when that guitar first really crashed in, I was like, yeah, man, yeah, you could feel the crunch. And that just makes me know why I just love rock and metal so much, because it's just that excitement, I think, that energy that rock and metal can bring. through heavy music. It's hard to explain it why someone says, how come you can only like rock and metal? I don't know. It's just in me. It's just in me. It's all I've ever liked. And I love the way that this band have, they really kept faithful as well to the original. The setup of the song is very strictly quite like the original, but you don't have to go all over the place, but you can add these little elements and it make it exciting. The way it died down in that second, in the second round of verses there, I love that. They really paid homage to that original with all the synth work as well, really captured that sound, but added some real cool elements to it as well. Yeah, another knock it out of the park cover version from a band. So very cool. I do prefer it when bands, they take a pop song, if you like, and they ramp it up like that. I mean, Young Londe is a great example of doing cover versions of pop songs and doing a fantastic job of it. Taking something that's not a rock. If it's rock and metal already, it's like Who on Earth that I've already mentioned, doing Hold the Line. Hold the Line was quite it's very melodic, and Who on Earth have really ramped up the heaviness in it. It's really made a difference to it. And I think this band are also doing a great job. Sounds amazing, of course. Erik Martensson behind, doing the producing. So, of course, it's going to sound great. Here we go for the rest, guys. Brilliant stuff, man. Brilliant stuff. I love the way the guitar sort of took over in the original. That there's a melody going on with the keys in the original, and I was thinking of that song at the same time, obviously because I know it. But the guitar riff took over, so it sort of ramped up the heaviness that little bit more. The guitar solo was obviously amazing from Erik Martensson. The band were perfect in that. What a great cover! Really well thought out as well. Like I said, really paying attention to the original, giving us everything we got from that, but giving us so much more. It's hard to say, isn't it, with cover versions, because it belongs to the original artist, is a cover better? It's a really difficult question because, the band didn't actually write the song. I know which one I'd rather listen to. It'd be that one, but it's hard to say if it's better because it wasn't originally written by them. But what a great arrangement, keeping faith to it, but ramping up that rock and metal that we love that song. That was Mile featuring Erik Martensson from Eclipse. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below, guys. See you soon.